Ukraine and Russia have recently blamed each other over a rise in violence in the region. Since 2014, Ukrainian troops have battled Russian-backed forces in a conflict that Kyiv says has killed 14,000. Russia's build-up on the border of Ukraine is still continuing, with leaked Ukrainian intelligence claiming troop numbers could eventually reach around 110,000 from the current 80,000, alongside 7,000 tanks and other vehicles. Ukraine's defense minister Andriy Taran also warned during a meeting of NATO leaders that Russia could be preparing to move nuclear weapons into Crimea, which would drag the region closer to all-out war. Dmytro Kuleba, the country's foreign minister, also said today that Moscow is openly threatening Ukraine with destruction by stationing 80,000 troops along its border and preparing to send more. His words came following a meeting with the foreign ministers of Lithuania, Latvia and Estonia, which are NATO allies in the region. He said, "The world is on the side of Ukraine and international law, and this is one of the elements of restraining Russia from reckless actions." Speaking to Le Figaro newspaper ahead of his meeting with French President Emmanuel Macron in Paris on Friday, Mr. Zelenskiy said, "If the EU and Emmanuel Macron consider us as a true member of the European family, they must act accordingly." He added that France, Germany and the European Union had already helped Ukraine a lot, notably with sanctions against Russia. The president said, "The discussion must also take place on security issues. The security of Europe depends on that of Ukraine. We cannot indefinitely remain in the waiting room of the EU or of NATO." It comes as Britain accused Russia's foreign intelligence agency of responsibility for a major cyber attack affecting thousands of organizations in the West. Russia's ambassador Andrei Kelin was summoned to the Foreign Office to be told the UK will continue to work with allies to call out and counter malign operations by Moscow's spies. The announcement came as the U.S. administration of President Joe Biden also announced it was expelling 10 Russian diplomats in response to the Kremlin's targeting of federal agencies and attempts to interfere in last year's presidential election. Foreign Secretary Dominic Raab said the UK and US were determined to stand together against what he described as Russia's malign behaviour.